Can Ben 10 solo the MCU? And what secret weapon am I giving Marvel? Hello, I am a nerd. So Benjamin Kirby Tennyson, Ben 10,000, the hero of heroes. Also the enjoyer of the occasional onion smoothie. On the other hand, you have the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which has the Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Odin, and all that. Would Ben 10 even need Alien X to solo this verse? Could Alien X even solo this verse? Let's start with the very first movie featuring the Avengers. So it's the invasion of New York. Tony Stark has just gathered the Avengers and he's ready for a fight! He threatens Loki with his armor off, and then the Avengers assemble. And Loki comes in with the Chitauri army. But to Nick Fury and Iron Man's surprise, a weird diamond creature comes out of nowhere and starts blowing up Chitauri war fleets. Then the creature, made of weird crystal, turns into a fire alien and starts launching into the sky, blasting the army. Is this character the Avengers' savior or their destruction? Now it goes without saying that Ben 10 can take the entire Chitauri army. Loki's illusions may give Ben some trouble, but ultimately I'd say Loki is pretty much doomed against Ben, who has dealt with sorcerers and creatures beyond MCU Loki. It gets better, because Ben Tennyson, he introduces himself to the Avengers and says he's their biggest fan, and then everything is very good for the time being. Now, what's going to happen when we get to Endgame? Sorry, Infinity War. So, Ben 10 would easily take care of Ego the Living Planet with Way Big. One blast would be enough to destroy him. Let's see, the Guardians of the Galaxy. If Peter met them in space for some reason, I'm sorry, but the version of the Guardians from the MCU are outclassed. But let's cut forward to Avengers Endgame. Thanos has torn the Infinity Stone from Vision's head. He's about to make the snap. Everyone is terrified. People are waiting for the final showdown. And all of a sudden, Thanos ends it like this. Half of life in the universe is over instantly. But the Omnitrix reacts to the dangers of being disintegrated, turning Ben into Alien X. Ben is in the world with Bellicus and Serena. He begs them to destroy Thanos and his army. And after hours of discussing it with them, they are willing to let Ben 10 erase the damage just so he can succeed. Thanos ends Avengers Infinity War. Enough said. Alien X is way stronger than even comic Thanos, let alone MCU Thanos. And the only version of Thanos that could beat Alien X, heart of the universe Thanos absolutely solos. So, do you think Ben 10 stands a chance against the MCU? Or does he lose? We are nerds. But the moment the day is saved, the MCU's secret weapon rears its ugly head. The Molecule Man, not a hero, not a villain, but a man out for himself and those he cares about, turns the entire battlefield into gold. Every Avenger, every villain, every hero, and Molecule Man claims the 6 Infinity Stones, using their incredible power on top of his own. The Molecule Man looks at Ben 10 transformed into his strongest transformation, and Ben has to convince Bellicus and Serena to attack Molecule Man. The Molecule Man attacks the Omnitrix. Bellicus and Serena won't listen to Ben. Ben begs them to, and I quote, give him the keys to Alien X so they can get up to some peaceful arguing. They agree. So Ben 10, the Molecule Man creates a mountain and drops it on Ben. The fight continues to outer space as Molecule Man creates an entire planet, a gas giant, to fight Ben. But Alien X erases it from existence, turning it into a puppy, a space puppy. Then, Molecule Man attacks the Omnitrix again. Zap. The Omnitrix is starting to give out. Failsafes are going away at the sheer power of the comic book Molecule Man. Motion carried. Atomic destruction initiated. Ben 10 destroys Molecule Man with one attack. But the Molecule Man reforms using his own power and then throws planet after planet at Alien X. It's not enough. Alien X causes a brain seizure in the Molecule Man, causing him to pass out. What do you think? I really put a lot of effort into this video. I really hope you like it. Thank you so much for sticking around. Molecule Man is the MCU secret weapon. Thank you, I am a nerd.